Welcome to the Football In-Season Training video number 3. As we are approaching the middle of the season, make sure that we are being consistent and persistent with our play calling, especially as it relates to risk minimization fouls. In addition, we will discuss some kick play situations, illegal blocks in the back, refresh our memory on the hurdling rule, and revisit the new blocking below the waist rule. Let's get started. Line judges must always make certain to get inside the numbers on kickoffs to instruct the receiving team. Because we want offsides on the kickoff to be obvious, it is good for the back judge to line up with 1 foot on the free kick line and 1 foot downfield. If any K players are beyond you before the ball is kicked, then it is an obvious foul. In watching the play develop simultaneously as the foot is meeting the ball, no K player's feet are beyond the free kick line and therefore no foul. This might be a talk to the player, but no foul. However, if this were an onside kick, then we would need a flag on the play, as this would be an unfair advantage. Is this kick legal? No. It is a pop-up kick, and pop-up kicks are illegal. Is this kick legal? Yes. A place kick is a legal kick made while the ball is in a fixed position on the ground or on a kicking tee. The ball may also be held in a position on the ground or on a kicking tee by a place kick holder, who shall be a teammate of the kicker. The only caveat is that the ball must be stationary when it is kicked. If the ball is moving in any way when it is kicked, we must shut down the play. It is not a violation, we just simply shut down the play. This appears to be an obvious roughing the kicker play, although one might consider a personal foul since the player made no attempts to block the kick. In either case, it is a 15-yard penalty. The enforcement of this penalty would be either a re-kick or to enforce it on the kickoff. If a re-kick, then a half distance to the goal line. If enforced on the kickoff, then the 15 yards would be applied. Great get by the referee, who is doing his job by protecting the kicker. This is a really fun football play to watch. However, while watching amazing players make amazing plays, we can still teach, learn, and improve as officials. Remember our hurdling rules. This is an impressive hurdle, but it is still a hurdle, which is a foul. Many rules are in place for the safety of players. This is one of them. Rule 2-17-2. Blocking below the waist is permitted in the free blocking zone when the 3 following conditions are met. 1. All players involved in the blocking are on the line of scrimmage and in the free blocking zone at the snap. 2. The contact is in the zone. And 3. The block is an immediate initial action following the snap. The side view and end zone view of this play will demonstrate that these 2 players, A73 and A70, meet the first 2 requirements, but do not satisfy the 3rd requirement of the initial action being immediate after the snap. Their initial action was to raise up before going down and making contact, which makes these blocks illegal, albeit the contact by number 70 was very minimal at best. It is important that we are penalizing this foul. A player is vulnerable to injury if their focus of concentration or their physical positioning causes them to be defenseless. Swimming upstream is one of the obvious indicators. At a minimum, we have an illegal hit against a defenseless player. Would this hit be considered flagrant? Based upon the quality of the video, it is too difficult to determine. However, that is a discussion that would need to occur between any of the crew members who got a look at the play. As mentioned in a previous instructional video, if all of the officials are in agreement that it was a flagrant act, then penalize accordingly. If any one of the officials does not feel that it was a flagrant act, then you cannot eject. K4's focus and concentration is on catching the punt returner. R24 is swimming upstream. K4 is defenseless. R24 initiates forceful contact without leading with the open hands. As a reminder, finishing with the open hands is not the same as leading with open hands. This is an obvious illegal blindside block against a defenseless player. Kudos to the line judge and the umpire on throwing a flag. I also want to compliment the back judge for his hustle to the players to check on their safety and monitor any behaviors. Since this player used open hands and the contact was not forceful, it would not meet the criteria for an illegal blindside block against a defenseless player. At game speed, this would appear to be an illegal block in the back by number 11 in blue. It is important on plays like this that the official sees the whole block and not just the last part or the result of the play to determine the legality or illegality of the block. Illegal block in the back by number 13 in white that should have been flagged and penalized. However, after the initial illegal block in the back, let's look at how many legal blocks occurred on this play. Let's start with number 84 and then number 55. Then number 14, 13, 59, 53. And how about 59 again? And last, number 15. Good coaching and good players. Nice job by the crew for recognizing that all of the other blocks were legal. We are approaching weeks number 4 and number 5 for the season, close to the halfway point. Please be diligent in your preparation, perspiration, and application. In other words, continue to work hard, continue to work together, and be professional with your duties as an official. Good luck in your upcoming games, and I will speak to you on the next video.